Hi, it's Dan Cunliffe here, Managing Director of Pangea. Thank you very much for joining us for the September version of our video log. And for those who can recognize where we are, we're reporting from the Convergence Summit South, held here at Sandown Racecourse near to Isha. What an amazing 2 days we've had. In the background you can see our stand. And currently the team is obviously talking to hopefully another prospect about the IoT and some really exciting opportunities perhaps. The reason we're doing it here from today is we kind of wanted to give a bit of a focus to what we spoke about and what we've been doing while we're here. One of the major things that we found is that actually compared to last year we've had a shed load more information and a lot more interest from people in the channel wanting to either look at things like pre-Ethernet, which is a product to help you make more money out of Ethernet, or even just understanding how you can use an IoT strategy to drive more business from existing clients. We found that we did a seminar as well. Thanks so much to David Pangea, the editor at Comms Business, for setting that up. And during that seminar, we were joined by some colleagues in the industry. But what I really enjoyed is that it was about 80% full, and a lot of people were really interested in hearing more about how to make money out of the IoT. So if you were there, thanks for coming down to listen to that. What else has been happening with us this month? Well, we've been shortlisted for 6 awards, which is quite exciting. The ones we've been shortlisted for is the CRN Awards. We've got a shortlisting for the Utilities and Telecoms Awards, which is on Thursday this week, the 29th of September. And we've also been shortlisted for 2 Comms National Awards, which is happening on the 13th of October, and a further 2 Kingston Awards. So without sort of going along too much, we've been rewarded for a lot of the hard work the team has put in this year, and really delighted to be shortlisted. And thanks so much to our partners as well for making that effort possible. Other than that, we've also, while we've been here at Convergence Summit talking about sensors and obviously the really interesting stuff from the IoT, and you can just hear that the guy who won the award for being the hottest has just shouted out, "I'm the hottest," which is just walked past. And what he gets to win is a bottle of rum with some Red Bull to make a cocktail called the Rumble. Anyway, one of the more interesting things we did while we were here was to look at a sensor that would measure temperature and humidity. And people who were really interested in this, and this was part of the competition that this guy's just won and getting the awards for in the background. What actually happens is the sensor on this little device, if I bring it a bit closer, can measure quite a few things like temperature, humidity, acceleration, and a bunch of things. And what it does is it's actually connected to an app, and maybe I can show you there. But effectively, what the app is doing is measuring temperature. So we were holding it in our hands, increasing the humidity, and if you look closely, you should be able to see it changing slightly. So it went up from 55% to 67% for what I can see over here. A couple of things that we were showcasing as well was obviously our in-car Wi-Fi solution. This is just one of the routers that we could use. We have several that we could deliver, but ideally it's about providing Wi-Fi inside vehicles or buses or trains or trams. Other than that, it's been really interesting and eventful 2 days here at Convergence Summit. I think that we would definitely encourage anyone to be down next year, where it will be at the NEC in Birmingham, for those of you who heard the news. But other than that, I'd like to say thanks so much for joining us as usual for our monthly vlog. If you do want to see what's going on about what I mentioned, please look at the descriptions in the YouTube channel. Otherwise, follow us on Twitter, which is @PangeaConnected. Please look for us on LinkedIn, which is if you search for Pangea Connecting Everything. And also you can always email us at contact@pangea-group.net. Dan Cunliffe from a pretty interesting video log. Have yourself a good month. Thank you.